It was 1955, October 14th. I remember because it was a Friday, and I'd been planning to go dancing that weekend with my husband, Robert. We'd been married 8 years, had 2 little boys, James and William. Robert worked at the steel mill. Good man, steady, the kind who'd kiss my forehead every morning before he left for work and say, "See you tonight, Dorothy." Except that Friday, he didn't come home. There was an accident at the mill. They said it was quick. They said he didn't suffer. But they always say that, don't they? What they didn't say, what nobody tells you, is that when someone dies suddenly, they take all your unsaid words with them. Every "I love you" you didn't say. Every fight you didn't apologize for. Every moment you were too busy or too tired or too angry to just be present. That night, sitting at our kitchen table, I made a promise to myself. I promised I would never waste another day. I promised I would live intentionally, love openly, and never postpone joy again. And you know what? I broke that promise almost immediately. Oh, I thought I was living better. I hugged my boys more. I said I love you more often. But then life happens, doesn't it? I remarried, got busy with work, the boys grew up. I told myself I was doing fine, that I'd learned my lesson, but I hadn't, not really. Because here's what I didn't understand at 33, what took me another 70 years to fully grasp. It's not enough to survive tragedy and tell yourself you've changed. The real lesson isn't that life is short. Every greeting card tells you that. The real lesson is that you will forget. You will slip back into autopilot. You will start believing you have time again. And that forgetting, that slow drift back into complacency, that's the real tragedy. I married again in 1958. Charles. Sweet man. We had 42 years together before his heart gave out. And you know my biggest regret about those 42 years? Not the fights we had, not the money troubles or the disagreements. My biggest regret is all the ordinary Tuesday nights I spent doing laundry instead of sitting with him. All the times I said, "Not now, I'm busy," when he wanted to take a walk. All the moments I treated like they were guaranteed. Because here's what nobody tells you about living to be my age. You don't just lose the people you love. You lose them over and over again in your memory. Every time you think about them, you remember another moment you wasted, another conversation you were too distracted to fully hear, another hug you cut short because you had somewhere to be.